Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and I'm sitting here in the Guildhall Museum in Rochester. Now, like all museums everywhere, when you come and see us, you just see a small number of all the old things that we look after because we just don't have the space to put them out so that everybody can see them. So part of my job is to go into our stores and get out things for people to see and try out. Now normally I would be seeing lots of schools coming here to investigate our collections. Now, at the moment, many schools are not able to do that. So this is a video where I'm going to try and show you some of the things I normally show to children when they come and visit with their school. It's my first video, so some of it is going to be a bit difficult because the great thing about this stuff is trying it out, and we're not going to be able to do that, but I will do my best to show you how these things work, because in that way we are better able to imagine what it used to be like living a long time ago. And this particular video is all about old toys. Have you got any toys at home? I bet you have. We've got some toys at the museum, but they might not be like the toys you have at home. I can think of two really important differences. You might have a toy at home that does something by itself. Maybe it lights up, or moves, or makes a noise. That's because there is probably something inside it that sometimes runs out, and you have to get a new one and put it in. A battery. And batteries store a power called electricity, and it's the electricity that makes the toy light up or make a noise or move. Now, a long time ago, people didn't have many electric things, so I'm not going to be able to show you any electric toys. There's a second really important difference. I'm sure some of you have got some Lego at home. But do you know what Lego is made of? Now I know it's lots of little bricks, but what are those bricks made of? They're plastic. Our schools and our homes are full of plastic things. I haven't got any plastic toys to show you, because a long time ago people didn't have many plastic things. So we're going to concentrate on two things: how these toys work, and they won't be electric, and what they're made of, because they won't be plastic. So let's have a look at one. Now I hope you can see that there. With an object like this, even if you have never seen one before, you can find out quite a lot about it just by looking for clues. I am sure you can recognise some of the shapes we've got here. What shape is this? A circle, because this is a toy that's got some wheels. It's got 4 wheels. Maybe you could even guess what that part might be for. A seat. What about this? A handlebar. So, just by looking at those parts, if it's got wheels, we know it must go along. If it's got a seat, it's for riding on and holding on here. So straight away, we've got some big clues to how the toy works. You might even have a toy at home that's got some wheels, that's got a seat, and that's got a handlebar. That's the clock. Anyone got a bike? Wheels? Seat? Handlebar? But this can't be a bike. Where'd you put your feet? when you sit on a bike? How do you make it go along? There aren't any here. No pedals. So our challenge here, our job, is to try and work out how this toy moves along. Imagine you are sitting on that seat and you want to go. What do? I think you could put your feet on the floor and push. You could get somebody else to push you. I think both those things would work. But this toy is clever because you don't have to put your feet on the ground. You don't need someone to push you. Look at this bit here. A bit of the toy joins the handle to the back wheels. So if we move the handle, it moves this part which should move the wheels. Shall we try? Now, I think this toy is a bit small for me to sit on. So I'm just going to pretend I'm going to sit down here, hand on the handle, and give it a pull. And then give it a push. And give it a pull. And back again. And look at what those front wheels are doing. Did you see? We can put them like that to go over there. We can put them that way to go over there. The secret of this toy is underneath. Now I'm going to pick it up and come a bit closer and hope you can see. Now I'm not touching the wheels, but I'm making the wheels go round. Can you explain why? The front wheels don't go around because the front wheels are just for turning. What a brilliant thing. It's not a bike. It's called the Pumpette. Now I only know it's called the Pumpette because it's painted on here. Because you see, we don't know anything else about it. We don't know who made it. We don't even know who gave it to the museum. But I think you can guess one more thing about it. You can all guess it's an old toy. But what clue is it that tells you it's old? Look at those wheels. They didn't look like that when it was new. But it's not dirt, it doesn't come off. What we've got here is rust. You might have seen an old car sitting outside in the rain. It gets all old and rusty. Rust is useful because rust is a clue that tells us the object might be old, but it also tells us what it's made of. Because there's only one thing that goes rusty, and that's metal. So we've got a metal toy with a wooden seat, rubber handles and tyres. A Pumpette. Let me try and squeeze in one more thing. Another wooden toy. Now I know I'm a bit of a long way away. I'm going to come a bit closer. Can you see what I'm holding up there? It's a man. It's a man who's dressed as an old-fashioned clown. That's why he's got those white clothes on, like you might find in a circus. to make people laugh. He's hanging on a bit of string as if he's supposed to move. I don't know whether he's going to move for us today. I can see the string goes through the top bit there. I think if I wait a bit it'll work. I wonder how long I'm going to have to wait to see. Let's have another look. You can see it's made of wood. You can see the bit of string. We've got some paint for the white clothes. And at the bottom here, there is a screw that holds it together. Oh, except, look at the other side. No screw here. This bit is wobbly. Because what we've got here is a lever. A lever is something that allows you to move an object without actually touching it. So I can pull the string tight without touching the string because the string is tied in there. So when I put my finger here and press, the string twists and up he goes. Down again, up, down, round and round. Just because I'm pressing the lever which pulls the string tight. A toy wooden Acrobat. So that's the end of Guildhall Museum Toys, Part 1.